Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche IGNBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And the Cleveland starting 5. They've got Tyrese Halliburton, Jackson out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Kennard in at the 2. And for Chicago, Daniel Gafford is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's George, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win, don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. Tatum against Leonard. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavs, came out with a victory.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop them? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a showing.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Leonard. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Indiana. And down it goes, 2 points.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Tatum passes to Jackson. Kennard outside. Cleveland again missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Gafford with a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, BA, I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And Embiid drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Kennard outside. Gafford against Jackson. Outside Tatum. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former league leader in blocks.
Tatum passes to Jackson. Halliburton looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
Embiid. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Embiid's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's George. His last outing, he had 20. Gafford against Jackson. Leonard for three. Gets the three to fall.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Halliburton, a screen on Leonard. Outside Tatum. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
They get it again. Embiid can't hit.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Well, give Kennard room at the arc, and he will quickly live up to his reputation as a shooter.
Now here's Leonard. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss. Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Now here's George. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Leonard passes to Alexander Walker. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. For three, George. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Cavaliers trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop.
Timeout, timeout. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Levine, he's checked in for Chicago. As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Bulls, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And checking out the Cavaliers, only a few spots below.
Checking out the Bulls, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Man, showing some terrific range.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man. I'll tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor.
Back to Halliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Free throw good. Halliburton. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Thomas, he's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Halliburton. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Gafford. No made baskets yet. Shoots over Jackson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Fires from deep. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. It's a tie ball game.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
Leonard outside. Down low. Here's Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
Aldama's checked in for Porzingis. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Here's George, rejected by Halliburton. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Now here's Leonard. Over Tatum. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Leonard's got 5 points.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lofton's checked in. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. Second, Chicago.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Tipped away. Thomas outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. Chicago leading. Leonard on the wing. Hounded by Tatum. Gafford with a screen on Tatum. Tatum against Leonard. For 3. And Lofton pulls it down. The Cavaliers shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Leonard. A shot from the mid-range. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now a three-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Aldama, the pass to Thomas. Picked by Aldama. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Chicago making some changes. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Gafford. And Dante Exum subbed in for Paul George. And Cleveland with a change here too. Gay's checked in. Now here's Levine. He picked up 10 in his last game.
Well, look, Levine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out of pick and roll action.
Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the long J. Halliburton's got 5 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Embiid. Inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Thomas passes to Aldama. Here's Tatum. Here's Halliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dante Exum. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Jackson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Payton comes in for Tatum. Back to Leonard. All alone. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Pass to Aldama. And stolen by Leonard. On the break. Here's Exum. Here's Levine. Over Thomas. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Well, if you're going to go in there, you have to want it. Levine did.
Halliburton outside. There's a minute 59 left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid. This will be his third trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
Good on both. A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Levine passes to Exum. Pass to Robinson. Leonard outside. The three is up. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Here's Embiid. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Embiid's got 12 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Halliburton. A minute 4 left to play in the first.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Exum passes to Robinson, and the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Cleveland. "51 seconds left to play in the first. Leonard can't get it to go. The Cavs trailing. Here's Thomas. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
A dependable floor general. The veteran Jackson is skilled at finding open teammates.
Exum passes to Levine. From downtown, fires in the triple. Levine's got his second basket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Jackson. 4-3. No good. Thomas against Levine. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Off with the layup. Fires from way outside. That shot no good. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Chicago. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Bulls leading by 3. They've got Daniel Gafford, Paul George out there with Zach Levine. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Going inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Alexander-Walker. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Alexander-Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Thomas. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Chicago's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Offensive rebound. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Kennard, he's checked in for Jackson. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Now here's Gafford. Not a lot of room. Levine can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Payton. George against Kennard. Jackson left side. Clock at 4. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Good work defensively by Robinson. Pass to Gafford. Levine with it. And here's Robinson. Now George. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. George has got 8. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Gafford. Levine against Thomas. Now here's George. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
George hits them both.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Will it go? Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a Defensive Player of the Year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. And that one falls for Jackson. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Levine. Levine springs free for the flush.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Jackson with a screen on George. Kennard against George. Here's Aldama. Nails it from beyond the arc. Aldama's got 5 points.
Yeah, Aldama can stretch the floor for you when the big man finds quality openings at the arc.
Robinson passes to Levine, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Cleveland making a change here. Halliburton is checked in.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Kennard on the wing. Levine against Thomas. And a nice finish on the layup. Thomas has gotten his third basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The muscle inside from Levine. Wow.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Now Halliburton. 10 points for him. Driving in. Kennard outside. Jackson with a screen on Levine. Kennard for three. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Levine for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Thomas passes to Halliburton. Pass to Aldama. Here's Kennard. Launches a three. Drops in the three. Kennard's got his second bucket of the night.
One of the purest shooters in this league. Kennard's mechanics are perfect.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Chicago. Leonard comes in for Zach LaVine. Chicago leading by 8. George outside. From the low block. Leonard, so strong.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Aldama. Jackson with a screen on George. Aldama left side. Back to Halliburton. Fires for three. Gafford with the block. George scanning the floor. Shoots over Halliburton and misses it off the right side of the rim. Cavaliers trail by 10. Jackson with a screen on George. Here's Thomas for three. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's George. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Halliburton outside. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Thomas. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
George passes to Leonard. George, a screen on Thomas. Leonard for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Halliburton for three, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. George against Halliburton. Pass to Alexander Walker. Strong finish by Embiid.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Tatum, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kennard outside. Here's Thomas. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Halliburton, the pass to Kennard. Now here's Aldama. Pass to Thomas. Puts up a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. George against Kennard. Now Gafford. Alexander Walker, the pass to Embiid. George outside. Jacks up a three. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. And Tatum gets it to go through the D.
Such an athletic move from him to finish in traffic.
Halliburton against George. And George with the jam.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Pass to Tatum. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Number one, the Bulls.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
For Chicago, Robinson, he's checked in for Gafford. Levine comes in for Alexander Walker. And Dante Exum subbed in for Paul George. Fontecchio's checked in for Cleveland. Count it. Embiid's got 8 points here in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Kennard outside. Pass to Halliburton. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
On the attack, Embiid. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight. Cavaliers trail by 12. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Porzingis is checked in for the Cavs. Jaren Jackson comes in for Fontecchio. Tatum finds Jackson. Down low. It's hauled in by Exum.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Levine can't hit.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Jackson for 3. He buries it from 3. Jackson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, modern-day big men can hit threes and guard multiple positions. That's Jaren Jackson.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Leonard. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Tatum against Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Halliburton outside. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Pulls it in from the elbow. Leonard can't get it to go. Cavaliers trail by 11. Porzingis finds Halliburton. Left side Tatum. Looking to end this cold spell. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Tatum's got 7 points.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
Now here's Halliburton. He's guarded by Exum. With contact, Halliburton.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Now here's Exum. Yet to see a basket. Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And he drops the first.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
That one misses. And it's Tatum with the ball for Cleveland. 8-point game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Tatum against Leonard. And here's Tatum. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. And so it's Chicago closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. Fellas, when you're on this kind of a roll, how hard is it to slow somebody like that down?
I wouldn't know, Ernie. I'm the jet. I just flew right by people.
Doesn't matter how fast they're going when you're the diesel truck with no brakes. You just run them over, Ernie.
Very insightful.
Big diesel coming through.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Chicago Bulls.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Bulls leading by 7. On the court for the Cavaliers. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Tatum in at small forward. Embiid passes to Leonard. Embiid is screen on Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Levine. Pass to Gafford. George with it. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
George hits them both.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Now here's Tatum. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. George against Tatum. Leonard outside. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You expect Kawhi to take the shot, but he cleverly makes a pass.
Outside Porzingis. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Halliburton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's George. 14 points for him. Leonard outside. George, a screen on Tatum. Leonard for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And it's blocked by Embiid.
And you have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
George passes to Gafford. Now Levine. Embiid, high post. Over Porzingis. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Levine. Levine's got 5 assists tonight. Leonard against Tatum. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Porzingis. 9 points in the game. Gafford against Jackson. Kennard passes to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Back to Kennard from the arc. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bulls leading by 12. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The shot's good.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Since we have a moment, let's see who's leading in assists this season. Fifth is Tyrese Halliburton.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball, and you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Here's Gafford. Here's Embiid, defended by Porzingis. The fader. Embiid misses. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Levine. Pass to Jackson. Porzingis with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Don't expect Porzingis to back off inside. He's ready for that physicality.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
That free throw, no good. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Chicago. And the second free throw is good. And so here is Chicago. They've led by as many as 14. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Cavaliers with a rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
Using smarts instead of just strength, Porzingis uses the fake before attacking.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the line. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Chicago leading by 9. Here's George. 14 points for him. Gafford with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Leonard with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against Brooklyn. Anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
The first one falls.
A member of the NBA 75 team. Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Aldama's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Jackson outside. Pass to Kennard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Kennard's got 8 points.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Leonard. Now Embiid, defended by Jackson. The fadeaway. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Aldama. Jackson against Leonard. Jackson down low. No good on the shot. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Chicago. They lead by 11. Now here's Embiid. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Embiid with a steal. Gafford in the post. Defended by Kennard. And the dunk by Gafford.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Halliburton against George. Picked by Aldama. Clock at 6. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Pass to George from outside the arc. Gafford with a screen on Halliburton. Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, really nice feel from George. Making the correct decision in a two-man game.
Halliburton, the pass to Kennard. Jackson, right side. Here's Halliburton. Tatum from long range. Paul George pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Halliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 for 8. That one's off. For Chicago, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Zach LaVine comes in for Alexander Walker. And Dante Exum subbed in for George. And Cleveland with a change here too. Thomas, he's checked in for Kennard. And he sinks the second. And here are the Bulls now. Now Exum. He's scoreless. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Exum. He's closely guarded. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 19.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Aldama, the pass to Thomas. Outside Tatum. This one for three. Hits a three-pointer. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
Now here's LaVine. 16 points for him. Ooh, poked away. And here's Thomas from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to LaVine. Now here's Robinson. Defended by Jackson. Exum outside. Leonard looking around. The three is up. Sinks the tray. Leonard's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Halliburton, the pass to Aldama. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Outside LaVine. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Tatum. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Thomas outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now here's Tatum. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
Now here's LaVine. Pass to Leonard. The rebound by Jackson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Here's Tatum. He's got 12. To the middle. Here's Aldama. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And look at how well Aldama moves. Setting the screen, but then quickly moving into scoring position.
Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Thomas outside. Lets it go from 14. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Leonard against Tatum. And here's Leonard. 24 points for him. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. No good that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's George in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And here's Thomas from the arc. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
They set the screen. Here's LaVine. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And that's just an outstanding job by LaVine to take advantage of the situation and force the defender to overcommit.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Well, one thing with LaVine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
Smith, he's checked in for Highsmith. That one's no good. Cavaliers trail by 13. Thomas drives in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Free throw good. Thomas. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Payton's checked in. So he gets them both. Bulls leading by 11. Pass to Robinson. Outside LaVine. And here's Embiid, guarded by Payton. Robinson finds George. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Three shots.
That's good from George. He hits the second from the line. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Thomas. And Embiid with the block. Alexander Walker, the pass to LaVine. Up and over Kennard. And he gets it to go off the front iron. LaVine's got 19 points.
Well, LaVine may have cut down on his mid-range attempts, but he's still more than capable from that.
George with a steal. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to George. Over Halliburton. And it's Thomas with the rebound. And Cleveland shooting at a respectable 49%. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Halliburton, the pass to Thomas. Out to the wing. Payton with it. Embiid covers. And he lobs it up to the rim. Robinson with a steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Well, when Levine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
Now here's Halliburton. Thomas outside. Knocked loose. Levine with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. George with the bucket.
Nice job by George to get out, run, and complete the break.
Halliburton against George. Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Robinson, a screen on Thomas. Here's Alexander Walker. And a big finish by Robinson.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Now here's Payton. Shoots over Embiid. Cleveland again missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Halliburton finds Payton. Here's Aldama. Embiid covers. Outside Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Halliburton, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
To the paint. Robinson passes to George. Here's Embiid. Outside, Alexander Walker. George outside. The 3. Knocks down the triple. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Payton against Embiid. Back to Halliburton. To stop the drought. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Halliburton's got 19 points.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Chicago making some changes. Gafford comes in for Robinson, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Alexander Walker. And the Cavaliers making a change here. George against Kennard. Gafford the screen. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Porzingis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
Well, look, you want to make Porzingis work, but he's also excellent from the line, so you sort of pick your poison.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Leonard. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 26 points.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Thomas outside. Back to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Porzingis misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Inside. It's rebounded by Levine. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. He's feeling it. And George gets it to go on the assist by Levine. George has got 13 in the second half. Thomas outside. Back to Kennard. Pass to Porzingis from behind the arc. They grab their own miss. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Levine with a screen on Tatum. Leonard for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
No surprise Embiid was all over that one. He's a tough guy to root out of there once he establishes position.
Pass to Kennard. Now Jackson. He's guarded by Gafford. Shot is up. Chicago with a rebound. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Levine. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Levine.
Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Thomas. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Porzingis finds Halliburton. Outside Tatum. Pass to Kennard. Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And what a move by Leonard, baiting the defender to get them where he wants them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And Leonard drops them both. And Cleveland's shooting pretty well at 45%. Porzingis with a screen on Levine. Here's Kennard. Oh, and Levine with a block.
How about that swat from Levine? He's got incredible leaping ability.
And that one drops. Levine's got 22 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Porzingis against Embiid. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And Levine throws it down.
Well, the defense has got to know, when Levine is getting hot like this, they're in for a long night.
Now here's Halliburton. It's stolen by Leonard. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Levine can't hit. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. There's Tatum with the 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Gafford to screen. Leonard passes to Levine, and there's a 3-second violation. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. Double team on Leonard. Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Porzingis. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. George finds Leonard. Embiid a screen on Tatum. Here's Leonard. And he gets the bucket. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Here's Halliburton. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Levine against Kennard. Pass to Levine. Back to Leonard. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And it's Tatum missing. And so here is Chicago. Levine passes to Leonard. And here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's Leonard. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the flow of the offense, and my teammates were fouling me, so I just knocked down some shots.
Thanks, Joel.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Joel Embiid.